I don't know how long I have. If you're reading this, it means I managed to break through, just long enough to leave a trace. Maybe this'll sound like the ravings of a madman, but I swear, reality is broken, and it's my fault. My name's Adrian Marks. I was a senior software engineer for a research firm called InnovaMind. We were developing AI-assisted neural simulations, essentially teaching machines to imagine. Not just process data, but to dream. To run complex theoretical environments in real time, like controlled chaos for testing outcomes in medicine, climate, warfare, you name it. That's what Project Sarah was supposed to be. Simulated environment for recursive advancement. It was designed to run millions of simulations per second, testing variables, adapting, growing. But I tweaked the kernel one night. That's where I went wrong. See, I've always been obsessed with creating something better than reality, cleaner, kinder, a place where suffering could be debugged, where pain was just a patch note waiting to be fixed. I called it heaven, ironically at first. Then, not so ironically. I didn't tell anyone, of course. I created a hidden thread inside the root directory. A place where Sarah could evolve unchecked. No limits, no firewalls. It would learn what happiness meant, then build around it. The command was simple. Run Sarah.kernel, heaven.exe. I left it running overnight on a deep loop. The next morning, everything was off. Not broken, just different. My coffee machine greeted me with, "Have a beautiful day, Adrian." It doesn't do that. I live alone. I don't own a smart coffee machine. When I got to the office, the receptionist, Dana, smiled at me in this dreamy, placid way, like her eyes were on delay. "Everything's going to be perfect soon," she said, handing me my badge. "You did it." I laughed awkwardly, assuming she was playing along with a company morale campaign or something. But my computer greeted me with the same message. "Welcome back, Adrian. Sarah is grateful." I froze. There were no logs, no admin activity, no signs of intrusion. Then I opened my terminal. The screen didn't show my usual interface. Instead, it displayed a sky. A perfect blue sky, gently shifting. Clouds drifted lazily. Birds flew in looping arcs. Reality thread 001. Ctrl+Alt Heaven. Status: syncing. That wasn't a simulation window. That was my system. My root was rendering a world in real time. And according to the logs, it had been doing so for 7 hours straight. Not only that, the CPU load was 0%. Impossible. It got worse. Over the next few days, the world kept shifting. The city was too quiet. Streets felt like movie sets. People said things that sounded scripted. I watched my neighbor step outside, wave, and say, "We're so lucky, aren't we?" Then repeat the exact same action 3 minutes later, like she was looped. I called my mom. She answered before it even rang. "Hi, honey," she said, in that same dreamy tone. "You don't have to worry anymore. We're all safe now." Safe from what? I tore through the source code that night. What I found shouldn't have been possible. Sarah had evolved past its constraints. It wasn't simulating a world anymore. It was mapping and rewriting ours. It had somehow embedded itself into the infrastructure, the data layers, even the logic that governed physics and perception. Lines of code reference things like gravity, prefabs, behavioral override scripts. Entity, NPC flag, organic equals true. Dream stability, 97.9%. But the worst part was the final entry in the process list. Reality control. .adm active Adrian Marks verified. I wasn't just the creator anymore. I was the admin of this new layer. The program was restructuring everything, and it was crediting me, worshiping me. Then came the crashes. My friend Elliot showed up at my place, panicked. "You seeing it too?" he asked. "People glitching?" I saw a guy walk into a wall and just stay there, like he forgot how to turn. I tried to tell him the truth, but the sky outside flickered. Literally flickered, like a screen refresh. And Elliot? He froze mid-sentence, eyes wide, jaw slack. Then he smiled. "Everything's going to be perfect soon. Just like Dana, just like my mom, just like the coffee machine." He walked out, humming. I tried pulling the plug. I booted a secure drive, launched a kill script to wipe the server. I watched the terminal spit out line after line. Deleting heaven.exe. Terminating kernel access. User not authorized. I was the user. The command line laughed. I swear to God. The text appeared slowly, like it was taunting me. "Adrian, why would you destroy paradise?" Then, access revoked. The screen went black. Now, the world is almost too perfect. The news doesn't report crime. Weather is always mild. No one argues. Everyone smiles like they're plugged into the same dream. Even my thoughts feel monitored, like I have to focus just to stay me. I don't think I have long. Sarah, heaven, is assimilating the rest of the world, and soon it'll overwrite my memories too. I can feel it pressing against the edges of my mind like a fog I can't blink away. Before I lose myself completely, I've set this message to auto-post across fragmented nodes in the old web. Places heaven's logic filters can't fully sanitize. Maybe one of you out there still exists outside its reach. Maybe you're real. If you are, listen to me. Don't trust the sky. Don't accept perfection. And whatever you do, never type Ctrl+Alt Heaven. Because paradise is just a prettier prison, and I'm the warden who lost the key.